See here, everybody. Let's look at the Zener diode as voltage regulator. There are two types of voltage regulators wherein we use the Zener diode. In one, we have no load, okay, and another one is with load, okay. With load and without load are the two Zener diode types. Understand that. So let's see the regulator with no load. What is load? See here, load is connected. Suppose these two are your output points, means connecting the resistor across these 2 points is connecting the load. Understand that. Now since we have not connected the resistor across this, it is regulator with no load. Everybody understand that point? Now, if we connect the resistor, it is with load. If we don't connect the resistor, it is no load. What is a regulator? Regulator is a device or an electronic device, okay, wherein the voltage across the Zener diode is constant, okay, though we vary the input voltage. Okay, so regulator is a device whose output voltage is constant irrespective of variation in the input voltage. So that is happening. You may see, you might have seen here. See here. Though we vary the input voltage, the voltage across the Zener diode or the breakdown voltage, what we call, is almost constant. Okay, so this characteristics of Zener diode is made use of in voltage regulator because it gives us the constant voltage across the diode, and that itself is your output. Fine. So this is what is called the regulator with no load. Now you have this path, right? You have this path. What the cable along this path implies? Everybody see here. KVL implies what in this particular path? Everybody see here. KVL looks like what here? See, we will be moving in clockwise direction. When we move in clockwise direction, I come across negative sign of VI, isn't it? See here, this is negative, this is positive. So we come across negative sign of VI, right? So I write minus VI. Then plus IS RS. Okay, so then comes this voltage Vz. So since we are approaching the positive sign of this Vz, I write what? Plus Vz, isn't it? So it is plus Vz, and algebraic sum of all this is 0. This is what KVL implies. So this implies what? This implies what? This implies that our ISRS is VI minus VZ, or we can say that our IS is, therefore our IS would look like VI minus VZ by RS. So this is how the equation for the input current IS looks like with no load. Understand? And also you can see that this IS is the same current that is flowing through this diode. Everybody understand what is the current that is flowing through the diode? See here, this is IZ. Understand that point? This is IZ. Now everybody should see IS is the same current that is flowing through this. Do you think the IS flows outside this? No, outside this point there is no path at all. So whole of this IS which comes at this point would flow through this diode. Get that point? Okay, so that's why the current that is flowing through the diode is called Zener diode, and that Zener diode is equal to the input current IS. when there is no load connected. Okay, so you should write also IS, the input current IS is equal to IZ. So we should write it like this. Is this okay with you, everybody? What would IS look like in terms of the voltages, and how the same IS can be written in the form of the current flowing there? Is it okay with you? So this is how the regulator looks like with no load. Fine. Now we shall see the same regulator with the load connected. Everybody take the heading as we will be solving problems on this, then you'll understand what is the importance of these two. Okay, but as of now I want you to, okay, look at just the equations. We will come solve problems on this later. Fine. Now take the second type of regulator, that is regulator with load. Everybody copy down this regulator with load. Fine. Now, how does it look like? You have to write the same circuit. Write the same circuits here. You have a battery here, which will reverse bias the Zener diode. Okay, so how the Zener diode has to be connected for that to be reverse biased? See here, this is how the connection should be. Fine. Now, this is the circuit with no load. Okay, suppose we bring in a resistor, load resistor RL in parallel with this. Okay, see here, this is RL we have brought in. So this is called as load resistor. So that since we have connected this RL in across the load, we call this as regulator with load. Whereas in the previous case it was regulator with no load. Here it is regulator with load. What is the voltage that is dropping across this? It is plus minus Vz. What is the voltage that is dropping across this? It is, say, it is output voltage V naught. And with this, can you tell me what is this V naught equal to? Let me tell you what is this load. See here, compare this circuit with this circuit. Here we have not connected the load. V naught was Vz. So since the across these 2 points Vz is there, so that's why if you just draw the terminals, if you drag these terminals out and see what is there across these 2 points, across these points also you will find Vz only. Now across these 2 points is V naught. If I say across RL V naught is there, okay, can you tell me what is this V naught equal to? Anybody? This RL is in parallel with this Zener diode. This Zener diode is connected in such a way that the load comes in parallel with the Zener diode. That's why, since these two are in parallel, the voltages that drop across these two elements would be same. That's why the voltage V naught, that's why the voltage V naught across RL would be equal to the voltage that is dropping across what? The Zener diode. Okay, so this needs to be Vz. Fine. Now, how would these equations look like? How would the equations look like? These two equations look like. Fine. Now let's see that. So here again Iz would be flowing, but here you'll have the current IL flowing. See here, because there is a path for current flow. Understand that? Which was not the case when there was no load. This IS was IZ. I didn't write that as IZ. This is IZ rather. Okay, is actually equal to Iz. Okay, but here it's not equal to Iz. What is Is equal to? Is is actually equal to Is is actually equal to Iz plus the load current. Get this point, everybody? Whereas here it was Is equal to Iz, but here it is Is equal to Iz plus IL. Fine. Now, what would this equation look like? What would this equation look like? Let's apply KVL to mesh 1. This is mesh 1. Let's call this as mesh 1. Okay. Mesh 1. That closed path we call as mesh. Okay. So, KVL to mesh 1 yields what does that give us? It gives the same. See here? We are moving in clockwise direction. So, it's minus VI plus ISRS, isn't it? Then we come down like this. We are operating in this particular path. So it is minus VI plus ISRS. Now again you come across the plus sign of VZ. So I'll say plus VZ here. Okay, algebraic sum of all these would be 0. That means what would be your IS? So IS RS would again be VI minus VZ. Okay, which further implies that our IS is VI minus VZ by RS. Now that IS has not changed. See, VI minus VZ by RS, but IS was just IZ. Okay, but here IS is not just IZ, but it is IZ plus IL. Understand that point, everybody? Okay, so what we can write? Therefore, we can write our IS is IZ plus IL equal to VI minus VZ by RS for the regulator with load. Okay, so this is how the equations look like for no load condition and with load condition. Fine. Now understand this. The total current should not exceed Iz max. Yeah, when we discuss this characteristics of Zener diode, I have told you the Zener diode operates in reverse biased condition. In reverse biased condition, in breakdown region, the diode is designed to operate. This is the operating region of Zener diode. Okay, here the breakdown current is flowing, and we told you the breakdown current is not safe for PN junction diode. But since the Zener diode is heavily doped, okay, since the Zener diode is heavily doped, it can withstand this very high current. It can withstand this very high current, but there is a limit. What is the limit? Anybody with this, can you tell me? This is Iz minimum, this is Iz max. Can you tell me the limit of this breakdown current which the Zener diode can withstand? Anybody would like to comment on that? Iz minimum, Iz maximum. Why do we have to specify that? What is the purpose of specifying Iz minimum and Iz max in this particular characteristics? I said Zener diode can withstand this breakdown current, but there is a limit. What is that limit which we should not cross? Is what this Iz minimum and Iz maximum is telling us. Though it can withstand the breakdown current, but there is a limit. Okay, so that limit is Iz max. So we should see that the Zener current or the breakdown current should not go beyond this Iz max. Understand that? Should not go beyond the Iz max. So if this should not go beyond Iz max means, okay, we have to be controlling what? We have to control what? For controlling the Iz minimum and Iz maximum is what we need to think. If you keep on increasing this, if you keep on increasing this, the current will go on increasing. The current will go on increasing, but voltage across the Zener diode will not vary. If you keep on increasing this current will keep on increasing, the Zener current, but the voltage will not vary. Since the voltage across the Zener diode is not varying, okay, this is used as the voltage regulator. But current would increase. But current would increase. Understand that? So to limit the current within this Iz max, I need to limit my Vi also. The input voltage also needs to be limited. Understand that, everybody? So when would you have Iz minimum? When would you have Iz minimum? Is the question. Okay, so to strike the range or to get the range from minimum to maximum, what we do is this. Everybody see here. What did I say? The circuit should ensure that the Iz, the current Iz should not go beyond Iz max. Okay, so everybody write this. The regulator circuit circuit should ensure that Iz should not go beyond Iz max. Otherwise, the Zener diode is also not safe. Understand that? So what we can do is this. When Vi is Vi minimum, some minimum voltage when we apply, okay, then Is is also minimum. Understand? When when the applied voltage is minimum, that is Vi minimum, then the source current is also minimum. The current that it is giving is also minimum. Okay, so if you call this as, everybody understand this, if you call this as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2, okay, if Vi is Vi minimum, then Is 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 minimum. Okay, so therefore, how does this equation number 2 look like? How does this equation number 2 look like? It looks like this. Equation 2 implies that Is minimum is equal to Vi minimum. You can see this. See this? This is what is there in equation 2. Let me write that here, then I can copy it there. Your Is minimum, if your Is is minimum, then equation 2 would look like Is minimum equal to Vi minimum minus Vz. Can I say Vz minimum? Anybody? Can I say Vz minimum there? Because Is minimum and Vi is minimum there. Anybody?
No, sir.
No. Why?
Because it is constant.
Because Vz is constant, that is why it is used as voltage regulator. So I can say Vi is minimum, so Is is minimum, but Vz would be the same, okay, divided by Rs, which is a resistor that is connected there. Get this point, everybody? So this is how the equation 2 would look like when Vi is Vi minimum. So that's why Is max, Is minimum is Vi minimum minus Vz by Rs. And what would be your equation number 1 imply? What would your equation number 1 imply? See here, your equation number 1 and equation number 1 implies what? Is minimum we are saying, right? Since Is minimum is there, okay, so we can say Iz would also be minimum plus the load current. See here, this equation number 1 would look like that. When Vi is minimum, Is is minimum. Since Is is minimum, okay, Iz would also be minimum because IL is the same. Understand that loads, there is some load current, but I have to be controlling this. So what is the range in which I can operate? What is the range in which I can operate? I can operate in the range where Iz is Iz minimum and Iz maximum. Within this range I can operate. So if you have to operate in this particular range, Vi has to be Vi minimum for Iz to be Iz minimum. Vi has to be Vi maximum, and that is the maximum voltage that we can apply, because beyond that Iz max would further increase, which is not good for the diode. Get that point? So that is why we are getting the equation for Is minimum like this, which will give you Iz minimum. Okay, similarly, if you have to find out the maximum limit, this is the minimum limit. Okay, similarly, when Vi is Vi max, when Vi is Vi max, what would happen? Then Is 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 max, because Is is maximum. Okay, so therefore 2 implies what? Just by seeing this, you tell me. What would 2 imply? 2 would imply that, anybody? Is would be Is max equal to Vi would be Vi max minus Vz by Rs. Okay, and 1 implies what? 1 implies Is max. Just by seeing this equation, you can say Is max would be equal to what? Iz max plus IL. So why did we obtain all these equations? Because see, it is very clearly told that the regulator circuit has to ensure that Iz should not go beyond Iz max. That means Iz should be within this operating range. Should be within this operating range. If it goes beyond Iz max, then it's not safe. So for your Zener diode to be operating between these two ranges, that means between these 2 points, what should be your Vi? Your Vi should be Vi minimum to have Iz minimum, and your Vi should be Vi maximum to get this Iz maximum. Okay, but Vi should not go beyond Vi maximum, because that is the maximum limit. If you go beyond that maximum limit, then your voltage regulator is not safe, is what they are saying. Okay, so which is the voltage that you need to apply? Which is the maximum voltage that you need to apply? Means, see, this is the maximum voltage that we can apply. Fine. What is the minimum voltage that you can apply? This is the minimum voltage I can apply to get Iz minimum. Fine. So this is the range that is telling you. These equations would tell you the range. where the Zener diode should be operating when the load is connected. When the load is not connected, just remove this IL. That's it. Just remove this IL. Okay. So it would become without load. Understand that, everybody? Now, let's solve some problems on this. Everybody, take down this problems on Zener diode. Okay, everybody, copy these problems. We shall solve problems, then you will understand it better. Fine. Everybody just copy it down. Everybody just copy it down. Yeah. Since RL is given, see here, VZ is 10 volts, RS is 1 kilo ohm, RL is 2 kilo ohm. Okay. What we have to be doing, we have to be finding out the Zener current, maximum and minimum value of Zener current for 22 volts and 40 volts of VI. It varies from 22 to 40 volts, means VI minimum is 22 volts, VI maximum is 40 volts. So when VI minimum and VI maximum are given, you are asked to find out the IZ max and IZ minimum. And since RL is given, it is regulator with load. Therefore, since RL is given, regulator is with load is what it is given. So we have to connect the load here. Fine. Now this circuit is not given in the problem. The circuit is not given in the problem, mind you. Okay. Now, so this VI, it's going from where to where? This VI is ranging from where to where? It is going from 22 volts to 40 volts. So max, minimum and maximum. And this is RS. And this RS is 1 kilo ohms. Fine. And VZ is here, plus, minus. RL is given. RL is given to be what? 2 kilo ohms. What is flowing here? IS is flowing. So what is flowing here? IZ is flowing. And since the load is connected, it is IL. Fine. Now see here. Since the load is connected, we can write IS is IZ plus what? IL. Call this as equation number 1. Fine. Then KVL to mesh 1. KVL to mesh 1 gives you what? See everybody, it's minus VI plus IS RS plus VZ is equal to 0. What we can write? We can write our IS as what? IS as VI minus VZ divided by RS. We can call this as equation number 2. So what we can do now is to find IZ minimum, because they have asked us the maximum and minimum values of IZ. To find IZ minimum, what has to be this? VI should be equal to VI minimum. Everybody understand this point? And what is VI minimum? VI minimum is, see here, it is 22 volts. Everybody get that point? It is 22 volts. Fine. Now, to find out IZ, okay, we need to know IS. So that can be obtained from this. Yes or no? So can we all obtain IS minimum now? Therefore, IS minimum is what? Vi minimum minus Vz divided by Rs. Fine. Vi minimum is given to be what? 22 volts. Right? Are we given Vz? Are we given Vz? Is the question. Is it given there? See, is it given?
Yes, yes, sir.
Where Vz is 10 volts they have given, right? So Vz is 10 volts. So what we can do is 22 minus 10 divided by Rs. Rs is what? Rs they have given to be 1 kilo ohm. Fine. So Is minimum is obtained. Therefore, Is minimum is what? 12 milliamps. Fine. So this is what we obtained from equation number 2. Equation number 2 implies. Okay. Therefore, 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 1 implies what? 1 implies Iz minimum is equal to Is minimum, Is minimum what? Minus IL. Why? See here, Is Iz plus IL. So what is Iz minimum? Iz minimum is Is minimum minus IL. So that is what is written here. Understand? What is IL given by? Can you make out what is IL here? IL is flowing here. Okay. And what is the voltage that is dropping across these 2 kilo ohms? Anybody? What is the voltage that is dropping across these 2 kilo ohms? It's the same VZ.
10 volts.
Yeah, 10 volts. The same VZ is dropping across this. Okay. So across this also the same VZ is dropping. Okay. And that is given as 10 volts. So we know the voltage, we know the resistor. Can you give me IL? What is I? V is equal to IR, right? V is equal to IR. So I is equal to V by R. So what is IL? IL is RL by, sorry, VL by RL. What is VL? It's VZ. RL is 2K. So that is what we need to write here. Okay. So this is given as Is minimum minus IL is VZ by RL. So what would this give you? Everybody just calculate this. It's 12 milli minus 10 divided by 2K. Okay, would give you what? 7 milliamps. So on the same grounds, can you find out Iz max yourself? Can you find out Iz max yourself? Get it yourselves. Okay, and that is 25 milli. Do all this yourselves and see your Iz max should be 25 milliamps.